Hi folks, welcome to my humble homestead in the forest. And today I'm seeing flowers here, actual flowers. End of October, on this glorious fall afternoon, and I want to show you a strange plant. Um, it's I don't know where to start. Well, let me tell you about the name of it. It's this yellow one here, not this one. Let me just yank this one out so you can actually see what I'm showing you. Not these ones. So this yellow one, no, that one shouldn't be here either. See with the yellow leaves. Um, it has beautiful flowers, yellow flowers, sort of a yellow mellow flowers. It's past in the season. It's too late in the season, but I'm still going to harvest it now. It's called Jerusalem artichoke. It's strange because it's neither from Jerusalem or neither it's an artichoke. Um, I don't know. It has different names, but it's from actually. But it's known by Jerusalem artichoke, which is, like I said, neither of the two. It's actually more, I would say, from a sunflower family than anything. If you were to touch, I don't know if you can see this one. Maybe I'll bring one closer to you. If you were to touch the stalk of it, it feels rough and sandpapery like sunflower would. You can use it in many ways, and this is actually one of those prepper plants, I would say, in my opinion. The reason is that you can eat it raw. When I say it, I mean the actual, you're eating the root of it. So it's more of a potato, more of a starchy shape and uses. So where you would use a potato, you could use this. In addition to, you'll be able to eat this raw. So it's crunchy, it's sweet, it's sort of a nutty taste. Or you can use it as a potato, mash it and fry it and slice it in stews and things like that. But it can be invasive. As beautiful as it is, it can be invasive. I mean, I have maybe not handful, 10 of them here, and I usually at this time of year or a little bit earlier, I pull them, I uproot them, and yet every year they come back like this. So they can be invasive. But the thing is, you say invasive now, but if you have nothing to eat, this is actually pretty good. Now, what it's good for, you might say, is that it's high in potassium, it's rich in iron. And I make that face because when I show you what the root looks like, you would not think that something that could look like that could also be rich in iron. And it's also has a high vitamin B1, high in vitamin B1. It's one thing that it's really known for is flatulence. Flatulence, my understanding is that if you eat it fast, it gives you a lot of gas. That said, it's more thunderous than it is stinky or smelly, gaseous. So just keep that in mind. But again, like I said, this, when I say prepper food, this is if this is only 10 feet away from the main building. So it can pretty much grow many places. So it's drought tolerant. What it does is prefer sun, but I mean, it'll grow elsewhere. Like I said, the flowers are beautiful. If you want to use them for its cut flowers, beautiful yellow mellow flowers. What else can I tell you? Oh yeah, so it grows through its rhizomes, like a cattail. Actually, it almost looks. Now that I think of it, I wonder if it's the family of cattail, because you know how cattails, you can eat them raw and they're super white and they're like cucumber-like texture and maybe even taste. This one too. Well, let me just pull some out and show you. I think you waited long enough. Now the small ones aren't going to be as good to show you because they may not have. Oh, what am I saying? Here we go. Check this out. You see how white it looks? And my rhizomes, I mean, you know, it's a tuber. So like a potato, it grows like a potato. I'll just set these here, and then later I get a shot of what I harvested, so you can see what they really look like. So the bigger ones obviously will give you bigger plants. That's it. This huge one only produced this tiny thing. You see? I can be wrong too. And this little one, well, this one got, see now, here's the thing. This smaller plant produced a bigger bulb, bigger rhizomes, or plant. And this however size you think this is, now it broke off. So now that'll go on producing for next year. I'm not worried about it. It's okay. Oh, you remember when I told you how this one also broke off. So if I can go digging for it, because I think this would have been a big one. This is the biggest one on this patch. So forget about, well, let me show you. This is what the root structure and whatever looks like. Let me just smell it. Well, it smells really earthy because we had rain, and there's a worm trying to, poor thing, I disturbed it. But can you see? I want to show you how rough. I don't know if this can you hear that? It's very rough, the stalk of it, which is what sunflowers feel like. I think I yanked those, and I'm yanking all of these too hard, and I'm breaking off the plant in there. But like I said, I'm okay with it. Some of them remaining in there because, well, this can be next year's harvest. And because the soil is wet right now, because of the rain that we had, like I said, I'm late harvesting. Then it's not easy pulling them out of the ground. So I have some tansies here that I really don't want in the garden because they're really invasive, and they become so big. I mean, I'm pulling these out while I'm here because they provide a lot of shade, and I don't want shade in here. So let's see what this big boy looks like. Yep. Good. So you can, if you don't wash them by not washing, I mean, if you keep them like this, if you keep them as they are like that, I mean, you can shake off the soil, but if you keep them like that, dry them like that, store them like that, you can keep them really for months. And so here's another thing about being prepper food. And but once you wash them, if you really can't, if you're one of those people that need to have everything tidy and washed and whatever, then you don't have a lot of long for in terms of how long you can store them for. You kind of have to consume them, which is okay. But I'm just letting you know that not washed, they'll last longer. Sort of like eggs. If you don't wash your eggs, if you ever go to have chickens, you'll know. If you don't wash your eggs, they'll last longer. They won't look clean, but they'll last longer. So let me just now get a shot of my harvest, which is not a lot, but it's okay. It's fine. I'm good with that. And it's a beautiful leaf I want to show you. It's an oak leaf. It has nothing to do with this, but I just want to show you when a leaf loses its chlorophyll, what it would look like. Well, let's get a shot of our beautiful harvest. Well, here's the top of the plant, where the flowers would be, which you can't see right now because the flowers are gone. If you leave them alone, they can grow up to 16 feet, folks, in one season. So what you're looking at is about 4 feet right now, 4 feet tall. So here we are. What the roots look like, very clean and white, and like I said, crunchy and sweet, to be eaten raw. But eat them slowly so you don't get gassy. Again, very rich. Oh, remember what I said about hot, very, very rich in iron? Look at it. This white thing. You usually, when you think of iron, you think watercress is very high in iron. Then maybe spinach. You know, remember Popeye? Oh, this is the leaf I wanted to show you. Look at how beautiful that leaf looks when it's lost its color, and how it's breaking down. Maybe I'll bring it closer. Can you see all of those capillaries? Well, you have that. We have that in our circulatory system. Tiny. When you feel like you're getting a headache, all those little lines that you see, if they dry up, they start to pulsate. And if it's in your head, that's how come you get that headache. Okay, that's it for today, folks. I hope this was helpful to you. Take good care.